Hi people, welcome to a workout. I've been buying and I bought this fantastic little book. It's a fitness journal and it's got like goals, measurements and like daily workouts that you can fill in. Yeah, so because I'm on a new program of mine, I've just filled in day 1 and 2 so far. But I've also filled in day 3. Yep, which is there. So very good journal that, bought it on Amazon, fitness journal. Now I'm going to read today's training regime for you. Yeah, so I'm going to start off with 10 minutes rowing machine, then I'm going to do squats, deadlift, Bulgarian split squats, hip abductions, pull, hip abduction, push, tricep push downs, another version of tricep push downs, single arm, no, bull worker, and then also tricep kickbacks. Doesn't sound a lot, but it will be, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to start with the rowing machine, and I'm going to get some shoes on because this hurts my feet. Now the reason I'm off on this is because it's a multifunctional exercise. It trains legs and it trains back as well, because it's chest expanders that's on here and it pulls on the back quite good. It's not like a normal rowing machine. You're not rowing. You are rowing, but it's different. It trains your muscles as well, and your forearm and your grip and all your legs as well. So it's really good. Very underrated piece of kit, this. I mean, when this first turned up in my house when I was about 8-year-old, 10-year-old, yeah, I thought it was rubbish. I went on it now and again. I used to have a laugh on it. I used to take it apart and use chest expander on it. But yeah, I thought it was rubbish. Now I'm older and I've got it off my sister. I think it's amazing, and I think that they should still make this, because it's not like a rowing machine, it's completely different. Right, so off we go people on the rowing machine, yeah. Now, this is a very strange exercise indeed. It's mainly legs, grip, lats. It does a lot for fronted legs, right down to the bottom of the quads. And it gets quite hard, quite quick. Yeah. The only thing I find fault with this machine is it's too small. Yeah, it's not for somebody over 5'6", I don't think. But 10 minutes of this and the whole body will be warmed up. So why am I warming up on this? Yeah, well, it's a multifunctional movement again, yeah, and multifunctional movement should be in every workout, yeah, because it promotes an hormone that makes your muscles grow, yeah. And a lot of people, especially with the split routines, don't grow muscles easy because they're concentrating on the static moves, yeah, more than anything. Now, there's no wrong with static moves as long as you do incorporate full body workout movements somewhere in that workout, and that's what promotes growth hormones. One example is squats. People think squats is just for legs, but it just incorporates all the body, and it's the same as deadlift as well. Deadlift incorporates the whole body, and it does promote growth hormone, being proven. And this is why I'm doing these first, and I want to get the legs severely warmed up because of the problem with the knee. Doing this is because I want the legs to be shot, literally shot, before I start training them, because resistance bands don't quite cut it like weights, so you have to go an extra mile, yeah. But this movement is like leg press. That's the only thing I can equate it to. But with the added torture of having to hold on to the weight with your hands, so it trains severely your grip, your shoulders, your back. Yeah, and it gets very difficult very quick. To the point I literally want to stop now, because it hurts really bad. tell you what it does hit. Side delts. They are screaming. Aye, that was the longest 10 minutes I've ever spent, yeah. Oh, that's ace, yeah. I've been on a lot of rowing machines in my time, yeah, but this beats them all, yeah. Just for the just sheer non-stop pain, yeah. It is relentless. The weight's on there all the time. It is like leg press, that's all I can say. Oh, quick breather, get these silly shoes off, start training. Right, so I'm all set up for front squats, which is going to be my first exercise. I've got the Alongsong bar, one Alongsong 50-pound strap, and one Pro Iron 50-pound strap. So there's 100, 200 pounds worth of stretch on here, yeah. Now, reason I've got one short band on and one long band on is because when you're setting up, yeah, it's easier to get into the setup, yeah, with one longer band, because if the full stretch is on the shorter bands, I find it's really difficult to get into it, yeah. So it just helps having one of the bands long, so the full weight of the resistance band doesn't come on till near the top. So the small band comes on there, and then the other one kicks in about there, yeah. So 1, 'Nice big squeeze at the top of your glutes and your quads, and I'm going for 12s on these because legs need a bit more. Second set. If you notice, this knee's tracking a lot better than it was yesterday, or well, other day should I say. 'Last set of those. Right, resistance band squats. A little tip for you, get it on the neck first. Yeah, exactly where you want it. Then step in with one leg, step in with 2 legs. Yeah, otherwise it's really difficult to get in. And then stand up tall, yep, and squat down. And then at the top, just have a little squeeze of the cheeks, the nut crushers, yeah? And then that gets your glutes all fired up, as well as firing up your quads more, yeah? And even your abs. So stepping out of it, just the same in reverse as getting into it. Otherwise you squat down, try to pull over your neck. It's very difficult. If you look at other videos I made, that's how I used to get into it. This is much better. Right, round 2. So I've got it in a good position on my neck, where my traps are. Step into it, one leg, press it down, step into it with another leg, stand up tall and adjust the feet, yeah. When you adjust the feet, you do them like a yoga move, like that, and what it does, it stretches the band out, puts more tension on your body, yeah, and off we go. So basically it's a body weight squat with a little bit of resistance. 2. So over them, in reverse, step out, nice and safe, like that. 3rd and final set. Over them. Feeling these already, purely because I've not trained properly for a while, yeah, and another reason is they're quite hard actually, quite difficult exercise. Right, this next exercise is deadlift, yeah. So we've got the green resistance band laid flat on the floor, step onto it, yeah, feet close-ish together, nice, just under the shoulders there, yeah, not too wide. Grab the resistance bands there, set yourself like you would a proper deadlift, so lower the backside, yeah, and tense the lats. Keep your head looking down in neutral, and then when you stand up, keep it where it is. Don't do that, or don't do that, yeah. So the neck must be neutral, and we're ready, yeah, stand up. There's a lot going on in that movement, a lot, especially with the band, yeah. I like to do it to the side, so the band don't move your body, pull it forward. You pull up and down in the right plane, yeah. You've got to do it like a hip hinge, so hip hinge backwards and down, and then thrust forwards at the top, yeah. But don't over accentuate the spine. Good movement that. Set 2. Even though there's no weight at the bottom there, that extra mile there really does put a lot of energy through here, yeah. Really gets it. 3rd and final set of these. So it's important to get that height right first. You don't want to be one higher than other. And then it's important to set the lats and then set the back straight, yeah. Lower the hip. Don't be pulling up this way, yeah, you want to lower the hip, yep, and stand straight up. think that was 12, I lost count. Now, an advantage of doing deadlift with the resistance bands as opposed to with a bar. The bar, your shins get in the way of the bar, so it tends to pull you forward, which no matter how good you are, is taxing on the back. Whereas with the resistance bands, your shoulders are by your side and you're literally standing up, straight and down in more of a straight plane, which is better for your back, and it puts more emphasis on your lower quads here and glutes. All round it's a safer exercise with resistance bands, and just understand that you can keep adding bands and it can get extremely hard quite quick down the line. I'm going to do that again next week. I'll add a red band and I'll keep going up like that until I can't get 3 sets of 12. Right, the next exercise, yeah, I've got my bedside cabinet laid on its side because it needs to be that far off the floor, it's imperative. I've got a pillar on there for comfort, and you'll see why in a minute. So this is the Bulgarian split squat. This is for those people that can't do pistol squats, and for those people that, you know, you haven't got no dumbbells, so you can't really do squats, you know, lunges. You need some, you know, because lunges don't work with the resistance band. I don't think anyway. So the next best thing when you're using resistance bands to any of those is a split Bulgarian squat. So we put a foot on there with his knee pointing to the floor, yeah, and then the first leg is directly in front at an angle, perfect angle like that. So you grab it and you basically manoeuvre your leg so that you can closer to you, so that you just physically stand up, yeah. Grab the band and stand. 1. Right down. Now 10 I'm doing on them, just because it gets very hard very quick, yeah. Alright, it's just a red band at the moment, but once you start going up those bands, it does get very, very hard, yeah. Tip for you as well, it helps if you look down at your foot, for the simple reason you just stay balanced that way. If you look forward, you tend to wobble about, or I do, I don't know why. Right, so, and it's good exercise, you can set it better as you get going, and off we go. Now that exercise is fantastic because the leg on there gets a really good stretch down the quad, yeah, and the leg that's doing the lead gets a good pump in the quad, but also right at the bottom gets a good pump in the hamstring as well, and it bulletproofs your knees. Yeah, anybody that does Bulgarian split squats will never have a problem with the knees because it's a bulletproofing exercise. And the nature of the bands, they're constantly pulling on you, it turns into an aerobic exercise. Get nice and set up. Make sure the band's equal. Stand straight up. Adjust yourself. Yeah, another thing this exercise does, it trains all your stabilisers, yeah, even in your core, trains them, It's a very good exercise, is the Bulgarian split squat. Not enough people do it. Probably because you fall over a lot when you're doing them. 1, 2 more. 10. Just had a bit of a malfunction on that one then. This leg was slipping off the headrest here. Look at this. It's sweating. It's really hot outside. And these movements really do get the body flowing. Last set. Swap leg. Once you found the perfect position with the first leg, imitate it with the second leg. You're already set then. Seven. 10. That's them over and done with. It might be worth putting a rest in between each leg, because this tired leg that's just done a set really burns when it's trying to hold itself on the cabinet after you've done a set, and it really makes it difficult for the next leg. So next time I'm going to have a rest in between legs. Just give this time to recover before moving straight on to this leg. And I'm sweating like a pig here. This really is a good workout. Right, so I've stood my bedside cabinet up, put a cushion on for nice comfort here, and I've got the trusty Bulwarker Classic out. Yeah, so this is an hip abduction movement. So get the straps in the middle, feet flat on the floor, yep, and put the straps there, hold them on and pull as far as you can. And then when you've got full tension, which is about there, start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anywhere about there, let's have a look. There, yep. And that is 210. So that goes in the book. 210. And we have a bit of a breather. Don't have to have too long a breather with Bulwarker exercises. So just enough to get the breath back. Here, and off I go again. Pull to there, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still on 210-ish, got 220 that time, but I'm gonna stick at 210. Little breather. A little bit high is this, a little bit high at the moment is this, but I'll have to do with it because I've got no else. I've got to buff it in there. I'm going to try that next time. Right, last set. Pull it to the strap. To there. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3 sets of hip abductors. I'm going to do the other version now with a pushing, and I like to do them with a bow, with the steel bow. Right, so now I've got the steel bow. Get it between the knees, feet flat on the floor, and crush it. Now, straight away, I can crush it all the way to the end. So hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So that's a success. Next time I change springs. So off we go, we're going for full again. To there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and easy out of it, yeah. Quick breather, off we go. Full push. Ten, and out of it. Right, so for this exercise I'm going to have to turn my back to you, but I've got a pillar on floor to protect my knees. I've got £50, £100 on there. Even though, to be fair, it don't feel like £100. Feels a lot lighter, but it's only day 1. Day 3, week 1, yeah. So it's got to be easy. This is getting into a new routine. New routine should always be easy, and then get harder progressively. So off we go. Tricep push downs. Now a tip for you with tricep push downs, yeah. Don't just push down and squeeze the triceps. Push down and try and push the bar through your legs. Yeah, it brings an extra pinch on the right tiny part of the tricep that never gets trained. Set 2. And by pushing that bar through your leg, you actually create more resistance, so it becomes an harder exercise. Last set. Of them. They felt really good then. So now we're back onto Bull Worker Classic. We've got yellow springing. Going to reset that marker. We're going to do tricep push downs Bull Worker style. So you hold the Bull Worker in the right hand and you push down with the left. So you're working the left tricep, yeah? So push as hard as you can, as far as you can. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release slowly. So we got to 215. So swap arms. Hold it with this arm. Push down with this and reach that mark. 1, 2. This arm feels shorter, but it's this damaged shoulder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got a problem already, but it's due to injury. This bad shoulder can't sustain the force to hold the bulwark high enough so that this can work to its full proximity. So on that side I only got 170. It's something that I'll have to address, keep an eye on. I don't want to injure this further, but that's how much weaker this side has got. It can't even sustain the movement, yeah, unfortunately. It's one of those things, you know, shoulder injuries are notoriously difficult to fix. So left arm first, I'm aiming for 215, I believe I said. Might be wrong, but that's what I'm going for now. That's what's in my head. So, hold it up, press down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beauty about this exercise as well, it also trains biceps, and believe it or not, it trains upper chest as well, because you're pushing it up in that motion. So it's more than a tricep movement, yeah. The bull worker, in my opinion, is probably one of the most underrated pieces of equipment in the entire world. Yeah, everybody that's worth the salt should own a bull worker. Yeah, I guarantee it, because it is one of the best pieces of equipment ever invented. Brilliant. Right, next arm, the weak shoulder, going for 170. See if I can get round this somehow. There's always a way around stuff if you just persist. So, let's get that onto my chin, glue it to my chin, see if this helps. Glue it to the chin, yeah. Push down. I'm aiming for 215 if I can. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Wow, that caused all sorts of pain, did that? But that did get a bit closer. 200, I'm a bit happier with that. So we'll go for 200, yeah. I want to get close to the other one. Should I actually compensate and go weaker with this one to help this one out a bit? I think that might be a good idea. So, yeah, I'm going to change my plan. I'm going to go to 200 with this arm, and then this will stay with it hopefully, yeah, rather than try to catch up. Last set. Left arm. So we're hitting that target of 200 now. Got it? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I put a little twist on the rope then. It made a bit of a difference, because we've got to remember we're training triceps. So let's try that on this side. A little twist on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sort of worked, yeah. That movement right there, that holding, yeah, trains the entire damaged area of my shoulder, yeah, the bit that really wants to give in, and it don't like it. But I'm going to keep it in because it might strengthen it up eventually. Right, so I've got my back to you again, I'm afraid, but I'm going to do like a variation of a tricep kickback. So I'm on my knees, I'm on a pillar, yeah, so they're safe. I'm going to hold the handles that way, like that, not like that, and I'm going to go as far behind the body as I can, so it's a kickback. I've got £50 on that arm, £50 on that arm, yeah, and I'm going to do them at the same time. So, kick back. I'm going to just change that grip a bit. Now with these, you try to push your arms as far back as they can go until the strap touches your shoulder, you can't go any further. What that ends up doing is training the whole horseshoe of the tricep, but especially the tiny part that nobody ever gets to. There's not very many exercises can train that little bit. set 2. Another thing I did there, just changed it up. If you put a little flick of the wrist at the bottom, it tenses your tricep more, so watch the wrist. So we go down, stick a little flick of the wrist in, like that, and it tenses more tricep, and then let it back up, like that. But it also trains forearm. Last set, keep the elbows nice and tight. Keep them glued to the side of your body. If you start letting them drift up, you're just putting momentum into it, so you're not really training triceps anymore. And they really do burn the triceps out pretty quickly, yeah. Decent workout that. Right, so that concludes that workout, yeah, and it was a pretty decent workout, yeah, if I must say so myself. And I enjoyed that. I got a good all-round pump, yeah. I hit the parts of the body that I wanted to hit. And this routine is going to gain momentum. It's going to get harder week on week, yeah, until it's really, really rock hard. So I've wrote down a group of exercises that I'm going to stick to religiously. I'm going to get better at those exercises, move up the scales, up the ladder, whatever you want to call it, until there's no more moving up the ladder to go, yeah. But like I said in a previous video, you do it in increments, you do it in 4-week stages. So this routine will go up from there for 4 weeks, and then I'll come back down to there, and then go up for 4 weeks, and then come back down to there. And this level grows like that, yeah. If you try and continue to go up for 4 weeks solid without coming back down for a breather to rest the muscles, yeah, you don't get to where you want to be. Basically what you just do is run out of steam, yeah, and you can't progress any longer. You see, what you need to do when you want to gain muscles is trick the muscle into thinking that it has to work harder, or it is working harder even though it's not. So by going back down to up, you're tricking it into thinking it's still training, yeah. It's a good trick that I used to use when I was younger. Now, I know I've been messing about with the bands and the bull workers and all this equipment for well over a year now, but what I've been doing is learning, yeah. I've been learning about the equipment and learning about what it does to my body. When you're new to something, you can't just turn up and write routines. You've got to know what's the best exercise for the bands, what's the best exercise for the bull worker, what's the best exercise for the super weight, the strength builder, what's the best exercise for the chest. You've got to work out what they're best at and where you get the most for your money, yeah. Well, I've done that now, and what you're going to see from me from now on is routines, and this one is a 20-week routine. It's 4 weeks on, 1 week off religiously, yeah, and it goes like that for 20 weeks, yeah, and then after 20 weeks, scrap it, no matter where I am, and then start again, yeah, and then start from scratch, a rest, and off we go, yeah. And you'll see people, it is amazing. And whether you train with weights, whether you train with bands, no matter what you do, yeah, this is the way everybody should train, especially naturally, yeah, because it's the only way, only in my opinion, that you can gain muscles, yeah, and I'm going to prove it, okay? Keep training,